There was a guy in Israel who worked for the Shabak, the Secret Service of Israel, comparable to the CIA of the United States. So this guy, we'll call him Reuven, he was in training, and the main focus of the training is that no matter what, if you fall into enemy hands, you do not give over any of the secrets. That's major focus. And they trained, and this guy moved up in the ranks, and he got a very nice position. But one day, 3 Arabs got a hold of him, they grabbed him, they kidnapped him, and they said, Reuven, we know that you work for the Secret Service. We want you to reveal the information that we are interested in. And Reuven said, doesn't make a difference what you're going to do to me. I'm not going to open my mouth. And these Arabs put him in a dungeon and tortured him for 3 days and 3 nights. It was hell. And they kept telling him, Reuven, if you open your mouth, you go back home. We know you're married, you have 4 children. If you don't, you're staying here. And Reuven kept saying, it doesn't make a difference what you're going to do to me. I'm not going to open my mouth. After 3 days and 3 nights, they came to him and they said, Reuven, tomorrow, 12 p.m. is the deadline. If you open your mouth, you go free. You go back to your house, you go back to your wife, you go back to your 4 children. If you don't, at 12 p.m., we will shoot. And Reuven goes to sleep, he can't really sleep, and he starts thinking, why do I need this? I gave up so much already. The pain and torture that they inflicted on me for 3 days and 3 nights. Why do I want my wife to be a young widow? Why do I want my 4 children to be young orphans? It's too much. I'll say a few words, I'll give over some of the secrets, not everything that I know, and I'll be able to walk home. And with that thought, he decided, tomorrow I'm giving over the secrets. As he decided that, he hears all kinds of sounds. He says, this is strange. Who can that be? And he glues his ear to the wall, and he can't believe it. It's his Arab kidnappers, but they're speaking in Hebrew. He said to himself, wait a second, you know what that means? It means they're not Arabs. They're Jewish like me, they're working for the same service. This is all a test. They probably just want to see how dedicated, loyal, and committed I am to the service. So you know what? I'm not going to open up my mouth. I'm not going to tell them anything. It's just a test. Following morning, at 11 o'clock, the Arabs come in. Reuven, you have 1 more hour. At 12 p.m., if you don't open up your mouth, 1 shot, right here, and that's it. But you can go back home. Just tell us what we want to know. And Reuven says, it doesn't make a difference what you're going to do. You can shoot me. I'm not going to open up my mouth. 11:59, the 3 Arabs come in. One of them takes a gun, puts it to Reuven's head. 11:59 and 50 seconds, and he says to him, Reuven, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6. What is it going to be? Are you going to say what we want to hear or not? 4, 3, 2. Reuven is shivering, and exactly at 12 o'clock, the Arab takes his gun off. He reaches his hand and he says, Mazel Tov, you just moved up on a rank. And Reuven says, the only reason that I was able to withstand this test is because I knew the whole time, it's just a test. We're working for the same agency. We're all in it together. Think about it. It doesn't make a difference what Hashem inflicts on us. It's all a test to see how dedicated, how committed, how loyal we are to the top agency. We're all working for the same service. And Hashem wants to find out how loyal and dedicated we are. So sometimes He puts us through major challenges, great difficulties, but it's all a test. And knowing that it's a test makes it much easier to pass. If you think about it, a challenge, a difficulty that one may have is like a hump on the road. When you go over that hump, you actually find yourself a little closer to the one above. That's what challenges are all about. They are supposed to bring us closer to Hashem. How do we get through it? Understanding it's from Hashem. Who is Hashem? A compassionate, loving Father who wants to train His children in the best possible way.